Okay, we're going to implement these settings today. All right. Uh, it's going to be a little bit longer video because I'm going to set up on premises one of the machine in VMware workstation working as on premise here, rather than I'm going to without using different VNet for that. So I'm going to use one of this uh, local machine here, and then going to go with the remote access service enabled in Windows Server. Through that, we're going to connect into that. All right. Let's get started building up this infrastructures. All right. Right. So this is what I have. Right. Let's go create this two VNets. All right. That's the first one. And second one, we're going to create this two VNets. Copy. Alright, so paste. This is the VNets. Creating two VNets. One is EastUS. The other one is WestUS. Right. And next, uh, we're going to create three subnets. Subnet 1, DMZ subnet, which is the Linux machine with IP forwarding enabled. Third one is subnet 2, right? So we're going to go copy, right? I'm going to, all right, so subnets, creating subnets. Okay, after subnets, we're going to create a peering in between VNet 1 and VNet 3 as shown in a diagram, this VNet peering, right? So we created these two VNets and now created these three subnets. And now we're going to create this virtual network peering, right? All right, let's go. Peering, copy, paste. Right in the peering. Right. After creating the peerings, this is the Linux PC in a DMZ subnet, right? Copy. Okay, paste. Getting a Linux PC created. And then here, we're going to get a network card name and then going to enable IP forwarding here. So two things happening. So these commands will find out what is the network name, and AWK command will get a name, and then nickname going to be updated with the IP forwarding enabled. Right, copy. Mm. Alright, so it's getting created still. Okay, done. Paste. Okay, so this is IP forwarding true. Okay, so go and have a look for resources. Right, some resources been created already now. right? Okay, code is it Linux theme, right? So let's just get the details. Right. Networking. Quick have a look. See that? IP forwarding. It's true. So this works as sort of firewall in there, right? So that's good. All right, where are we up to? Okay, now I'm just not going to create this route table for the moment, right? And probably going to do routing table manually. So these routes, right? Um, Let me go into so that's net VNet. This one I'm not going to create as a VNet. So I'm going to create a VM where workstation server computer for this one. So we're not going to create this one, but we're going to create. So let's create this local gateway. And what I'm going to do in this one, I'm going to use my router's public IP later. I'm going to change. So this one should be NAT. My NAT is 138. Sorry. Very good. Okay, so my NAT going to be 138. So this is my local range in my VM workstation. Uh, all right, I'm going to create this network gateway. Copy. All right. Okay, virtual network gateway. Local gateway, sorry. Local gateway, and then going to create two public IP address for uh, network gateway in Azure. And yes, that's been created. Now active and passive. So I'm just going to create two network addresses for network gateway, right? So PIP2. Okay, so public IP addresses. Okay, so it's going to create two public IP addresses. Okay, next thing is, right, and going to create a subnet called gateway subnet in VNet 1, and then this is how we're going to create uh, the VPN gateway, right? This one usually takes about 15-20 minutes. So I'm going to, once I execute that command, I'm going to stop my video, and then I'm going to start, uh, not stop, going to pause and then going to create. So let's have a look. Um, Public IP address being created. Let's go and create gateway subnet, because you need a gateway subnet to create it before we creating a virtual network gateway, VPN gateway. Yes, gateway subnet is created. Let's going to execute this one. This one usually take about maybe 20 minutes. Right. Okay, so see that? So starting running. And what I'm going to just let it running, and I'll show you I will, uh, let me show you my virtual machine. So this one is my virtual machine. Or so this is the virtual machine, right? Just need to do this is virtual machine, right? I created and let's go CUD. Right, IP config. See, you can see that is 192.168.138 range. This is our local range for which local network gateway, right? And one thing I want to do is want to add a role to get it remote access. So go next, next. All right, so here go down, remote access. See that? Just need to click on this one. Go next, next. But I'm going to add on this one and the second one as well. Doesn't need it, but see that the first one is actually we needed. So go next, next, install. Just going to install this one. Believe VPN gateway is still building up. Get it. Ready? It's getting installed. Once this one installed, we just need to do a few configurations. Because of I only got one IP address in here. Alright, so go close, and it should tell you configuration required. And here, these parts we doing on premises, right? So virtual VPN gateway is being created, and let's try to what we're going to do. We're trying to connect from one of this machine in here, subnet to, right? Go and have a look. So this one is still running. The other virtual machine. All right, so I'm going to use deploy VPN only, right? Click on this one, right? And here, right? This one is not created. So configure and enable routing and remote access. We'll go next, right? This one, I'm going to use custom configuration because I only got a one single IP address here. Go next, and I say VPN access. There, click on the LAN routing. Uh, uh, this one I'll leave the other ones as it is. So go finish. Click on finish. Let's start service. Let's get this service started. Make sure it's up and running. All right, so this one comes up. See that? This is the one we're going to add the new one, right? All right. Just need to wait until the uh, virtual network gateway created because we need that public IP address of virtual network gateway for the purpose, right? Um, what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to uh, pause the video. Otherwise, you might get a very long for time, right? Then, okay, as you can see here, it's been finished making. All right, let's go to all resources, right? And then virtual network gateway. This one, my virtual network gateway. Right, that created, right? Now we got all on-premises VPN gateway created. Now we're going to I'm going to create a connection, right? Connection, no connection. We're going to create a connection between VPN gateway and our local network gateway, right? Okay, so this one going to be site-to-site IPsec. Okay, VPN gateway on prem, right? Region, so next settings. All right, so virtual network gateway, that's going to be my VPN gateway, local network gateway, so on-prem VPN gateway, right? Okay, now just going to create a shared key, right? Okay, shared key going to be, right? Let's say VPN EW S123. VPN S123. All right, so that is what it is. And I'm going to review and create. Create. So only thing you need to make sure when you're creating your local network gateway, make sure you have to find out your router's public IP address, and then you have to find out your uh, VMware workstation or VMware server address range. If it's like NAT, you can find out what is the range. So you need to make sure you put as a public IP address for that one, right? Okay, now this is in progress. What we need next, uh, just need uh, public IP of VPN, my VPN gateway, right? And I had to get a public IP address to configure that server, right? So first public IP address is this one. So just need this IP address to make a connection, right? Okay, let's go. Let's have a look about create resources. It's still creating the connection. Okay, let me go for resources. Uh, see my VPN gateway connection refresh connection being created. It's in unknown process, so time being, so doesn't matter. What we're going to do, we're going to go to our virtual machine, right? And I just need the public IP address of this one. Let's close this one. So gateway IP, my VPN gateway. All right, so go in here, right click, new demand dialing pair. Next, site to site one Okay, on-prem. Side to side from on-prem. Next. Uh, IKEV2, version 2. Next. Okay, this is what it is. 74235. 74235. Sorry. 74235. 22.111. 22.111. This is where you have to connect, right? Okay. Route IP packet to the interface. Next. Going to add. Range in Azure is 10. 10 or all the IP addresses are in 10 range in here. 255 0 0 24. Okay, so all of them are in a 10 range. We're going to go next, finish, right? And then this one, we go properties, we go to security, just need to put the N E W, sorry, capital G, lowercase w, #123. That is the password we put. All right. So this disconnected. So you go and click on connect. All right. See that it says connected. So the connection is there now, right? It says connected. What we're going to do here, I'm going to create a Windows PC in subnet 2 here, a virtual machine. I'm trying to see whether I can connect from VM machine to here, right? Okay, so let's go virtual machine. I'm just going to go and create manually this one. Only we can see Linux one, show virtual machine, right? Okay, so source code this one. Okay, we can sub 2 within subnet 2. It's page 8. VM sub 2 availability soon. No redundancy, right? Going to be Windows. Let's see this one. Data center. Moment. See all sizes. B series. B2. Can select one of the B2 piece machine. Right. Actual user. Right. So put a password. Make sure we enable RDP port for disk. How to change this disk? Well, it doesn't allow my sandbox to use premium SSD, right? So go networking, right? I'm going to go back. Alright, so public IPs, we don't need public IPs. Alright, I'm going to use subnet 2. Okay, alright, subnet 2, payment, subnet 2. Okay, so really done great. Alright, doing final validation. Okay, so go create. It's either that we can go from here to there. Say it's connected. So it's connected here. All right. Don't take too long, I think. Uh, yeah, I don't think it takes too long. Uh, just getting too long now. It's already 25 minutes. Once we test this machine, I'm going to end this video and going to start the second part. And I'm going to put as a separate video. Otherwise, it's going to go so long. All right, so deployment is in progress. Let's find out what is the local IP address of that machine because I disabled uh, I just disabled the public IP. Okay, let's have a look. 2001, not ready yet. Close. Deployment is in progress. Alright, so that one is complete. Go to resource. Right. As you can see, that got a public IP address. I disabled public IP address. Doesn't matter anyway. So 10.0.1.4, 10.0.1.4. Let's go and have a look. I don't think it's been ping. CMD ping 10.0.1.4. It's not pinging anyway. Okay, so RDP. Let's check again. IP address 10.0.1.4. 10.0.1.4. All right. There's to use. Okay. All right. Just connecting. Yeah, I mean, okay. See that is coming up. So it's parts logging in. It's coming up. See that? Coming up. Empty. Yeah, see that IP address. Show IP. No, okay. So this is connecting, right? What are we going to do? I'm going to close this one and I'm just going to go to to a portal, and let's open this virtual machine for networking. Right. Sorry. Congress. We right. Around PM sub 2 networking. Network card. And then let's go and have a look at the two house. This is what I want to see whether it listed the on-premises one or not. So we can find out. A lot of things we have to see. Let's see what comes up. Okay. So it's good. See that? 1380 says via this one, right? Virtual network gateway. This is gateway subnet. Next of 5 cables. And normal virtual network, it shows normal virtual network. And then see that you can see VNet global peering and VNet global peering for most of these two other locations. The other network, you have to go global peering. See that? So this network says go to the virtual network. This network go to virtual peering. That's what is being said. All right, guys. I'm going to do the next part with the second video of this one, right? And so won't be very, very long. I'm going to start very soon. Um, so this is the first part, and already 32 minutes. Uh, let's do second part in second video.